With the restaurant steeped in a family tradition, Celebrity Deli, and their Jewish cuisine is getting recognition at the Rammies, which celebrates restaurants across D.C. Co-owner William Townsend joins me with the conversation on the ceremony happening tomorrow and the taste of some of the dishes. Thank you so much for coming in and for bringing in this amazing spread.
Thank you for
You've outdone
having me.
yourself, my friend.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Rammies, wow. So what's your role in the Rammies tomorrow?
So tomorrow, the Rammies, it's an honorary nomination for 50 years of business, which has been really exciting for us. And it's been wonderful to carry on this legacy that started in 1975 with my father-in-law, Chuck Rossler. He was a person who was passionate about food and cared about really great products going into everyone's mouths and making sure it was the best of the best. And so we carry on that tradition today.
So Celebrity Deli, obviously when you hear about deli, I think a lot of people maybe think New York because they've got a tradition of that. Not so much here in the D.C. area, but y'all have certainly changed that with Celebrity Deli, offering just a really smorgasbord of stuff. I mean, look at this. It's amazing. So many years in business. I'm sure you've seen families grow through you all and bringing now kids and grandkids.
Oh, my gosh. When you talk about that, it just reminded me of one of my employees who was like, oh, my gosh, I used to come in here with my grandfather when I was 5 years old, and you were sitting over there. I'm like, oh, God, I'm getting old. Thank you. But it's nice to see that we're supporting a community that I really feel is the heartbeat of what we are. It's not just about making delicious food, which is always incredible.
Clearly do,
Right, it's about that for me.
So when we say a Jewish deli, what typifies a Jewish deli?
So it's a tradition that goes back 400 plus years. Okay, so you're talking about immigrants coming over from Russia, different parts of Europe, who came here and started brining, curing, doing things that were traditional for them, and the Jewish community actually really took on a lot of that and really came to blend the flavors together themselves. And so that tradition's carried on to today, and everything that we do with all of our corned beef, our pastrami, which we cure and smoke in-house, and it's absolutely incredible. And there's a big difference than going, for example, to your local grocery store.
Yeah, I was going to ask.
And picking up, you can get, pre-sliced meats and things of that nature, but we're actually taking the actual cut of beef.
Like the brisket?
The whole brisket. And actually going through the process of curing it and then hand slicing it ourselves. When
you say curing it, what are you curing? Is it liquid?
So it's if you've heard of brining, right? It's exactly what that is. It sounds fancy and sounds ooh. And that's kind of what we do. So that
it is.
Y'all don't do it at home. But the reality is that it's one of those things that is really great at preserving food, and it makes it last. So it's just one of those delicious things that really comes from the past.
So we're going to build a sandwich in a bit, but I'm just looking at the array that you've got here. How many different sandwiches do you guys have at the deli?
All right, so last time I counted, maybe 100.
Oh my God!
But in reality, it's a lot of different options for different people. So we don't want to just keep ourselves pigeonholed to doing one thing. So many people. It's such a transient area, this region. So it's wonderful to have different options for everyone. So for what I brought you today is, for example, our traditional classic Reuben.
Okay.
This is going to be corned beef, sauerkraut, Swiss and provolone cheese with Russian dressing, grilled rye bread. Something that we've also brought in more recently in the past few months is our deli sliders. These
I like this.
A little dangerous.
I was going to say, they're small enough to make you think like, okay, I could eat that whole
it's
tray.
Just a small bite. But in reality, it's just designed to go ahead and say, listen, there are so many options. And maybe you just want to come in and get something else, but want to try what we're known for.
So kind of mix and match.
Exactly.
I love that you did that. And then let's talk about this right here.
All right. So this is a big debate in the entire region because everyone's fighting for the best cheesesteak. And it is a brutal, cutthroat battle. I kid you not. Okay, so this is our version on it. My wife and I actually traveled to Philly to find the
the research and get the
So this is actually sourced from Philly. The sub roll. This is a seeded sesame sub roll with ribeye steak, Cooper sharp cheese, onions, and it is one of those things that just melts in your mouth perfectly. So
we're going to make the sandwich. I'm going to taste some. We're going to slide this way, too, and get a view of all this happening here. We're with Celebrity Deli. They're in the Fox 5 kitchen. They are Rammies lifetime achievement.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That's what look, they've been around a long time. They're doing it excellently, so they're getting honored for it. That's the gist of it all. Fox 5 Morning Saturday, back in the kitchen with Celebrity Deli. We're going to taste the food, and they're sticking around for the after show, so you do too. Can you believe this? You want a sandwich? You know what to do. Come on back.